Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with the Top of the Blogs Extra. Had no intentions of doing the Top of the Blogs Extra. Actually did Top of the Blogs for today, earlier today, and went and had my lunch and was at my office and eating, and then one of the rock stars by the name of Duke of Shade, I believe is his name, he tweeted me and told me that Bill Cosby had been found guilty for the sexual assault charges. You guys know that he was in a retrial in Philadelphia for the trial that ended last year in a mistrial brought on by Andrea Constand. Remember, she was saying that some 15, 16, 17 years ago that Bill Cosby had raped her. He had always maintained that it was consensual, but then we also remember hearing about or reading the transcripts or something where he admitted to the mother that he did drug her, but that that was just to heighten the sexual experience. But he did apologize to the mother. So there were some things that was making people think that he did indeed rape this woman, including Andrea. So she decided to sue him. And it looks like the verdict has come down. He was found guilty, you guys. I'm telling you, I am so shocked. Not that I didn't believe that Bill Cosby was guilty, because you guys, this story about Bill Cosby did not start with this woman. I have heard stories about Bill Cosby for years and years and years and years and years, decades, that Bill Cosby was doing this sort of thing. Okay, he even joked about it in some of his stand-up routines. The DA was very adamant they was going to retry him, which they did. People were wondering if he was going to even be fit to stand a retrial, because we know that Bill Cosby's health has deteriorated immensely since all this has started. Bill Cosby got a lot going on with himself right now, so people were wondering if he would be able to withstand it, but they was like, oh no, he'll be fine. And retried him, child, and got the guilty verdict. They went in yesterday, Wednesday, around noonish, they said, to begin deliberations, and they came back with a guilty verdict today. Did not take long, which usually means that, for the most part, thought that he was guilty to begin with. And yeah, you guys, an 18-year accusation has finally come to bed. Bill Cosby faces 30 years in jail, 10 years and $25,000 for each count, and I believe there are 3 counts. So $75,000 won't hurt him, but them years will. I don't see Bill Cosby even lasting 5 if they give him that, if they give him any. I don't even see him lasting any time in that jail. And it's just, even though I believe that he was guilty, it's a sad situation just to see his legacy end in this way. That's at the hands of his own doing. So, you can't, but you still just can't help to feel sorry for this man. But then we also can't forget about the victims and the people whose lives that he has ruined, and he's been able to go on about his life. We cannot forget the victims. What will be interesting, though, is with this whole Me Too movement, we will now see what happens to Harvey Weinstein's life as he is tried for all of the sexual allegations against him. Hate to make it a black and white thing, hate to compare these two, but it's so easy to do, you guys. Harvey Weinstein, very much a powerful white Jewish player in Hollywood, mogul. We're going to see if he's handed the same life-destroying verdict that Bill Cosby is handed. That Harvey Weinstein thing has died down. I mean, you still hear about all these allegations against all these different people, but you don't hear nothing about what's going on with Harvey Weinstein. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is a moment where the chickens are finally coming home to roost, and these men are now having to pay for the sins of their past, what they've done to these women and gotten away with thus far? Or do you think that it might be one of those situations where Bill Cosby is found guilty, but Harvey Weinstein gets off with a slap on the wrist? I mean, we can't think that Harvey Weinstein is still not getting money and getting paid. And I know he resigned from his company and everything, but it's still his company, right? Like, so I'm just trying to understand how all this goes. But yeah, I am shocked. Didn't believe that they were going to find this man guilty. I don't know. How do you feel about his wife? Do you feel sorry for her? I mean, here's a woman who was married to him, obviously loved him, built her family and her whole life around him, with him, and now her life partner is possibly going to be going to jail. Nobody can say that Camille didn't know what was going on. It was very widely known that Bill Cosby was out there like that, and she dealt with it. I don't know if she knew that he was supposedly raping people, but I'm sure she got plenty of the calls and started to hear about all the accusations and all these settlements, because you guys know that this is not the first that he actually settled with Andrea. I think back in 2006, I think he gave her some millions of dollars. But that wasn't a criminal case, obviously. So she was able to, they were able to try this, and this is where we are today. But yeah, I mean, for his wife to have to, for them to get to the end of their lives, and this is how it happens when they've been so revered their whole lives, their whole adult lives, his whole entertainment career life, done a lot for the colleges, the HBCUs and things like that. So it's just like, it's just terrible that it's ended this way. They still have to give him his sentence. So we don't know for sure if he is even going to be going to jail. But yeah, you guys, Bill Cosby has been found guilty of sexual assault against Andrea Constand. He faces 30 years in jail. What do you guys think about all that? All right, rock stars, let me get off of here. Now I'm going to do this Top of the Blogs Extra, put this up first, and then Top of the Blogs probably won't be up until tomorrow, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the news to you like this, like this, like this, like this. Anyway, I'm going to get on off of here, get on back to work, you guys. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'm It's Rocks. The channel is for It's Rocks, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right? All right, so I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.